The Black Friday is almost here and you want to know what to buy and what to skip. This is a classic in this channel, a Black Friday plugin tier list. To help exactly with that, I have simple 3 rules: quality, discount amount, and discount frequency. But in the end, my personal opinions will decide which tier plugins get. And you may disagree. Last year we had beautiful discussions. Many commented on their opinions, their own S tier plugins and discounts. So I really encourage you to share your opinions below on the comment section. It is still early in Black Friday, so I will miss probably some plugin deals. So I would also appreciate putting those on the comment section so other people can see. Enough with the words, so let's jump in and roast some plugins. I did my homework. We have a lot to go through, and the first one on the list is already spicy. And the deal they have on their website is buy 2 get 2 plugins. On top of that, they have individual plugin discounts too. For example, I like their situations. We see that they have somewhere between like 50, 60, 40, 30 depending on the plugin itself. Discounts looks alright. Combining with 2 to 4, I think we are getting good prices. The only issue is that initial prices are quite high. 50% discount makes them still around like 100 euros. So it's still kind of expensive. So because of that, I'm gonna put them into like a late A tier. Again, I don't have any problems with their quality, good sounding plugins. The price is starting a bit too high, but discounts are not bad. Oh yeah. Autotune. If you have been following my channels, I have a war against the pricing of the Autotune plugins, be it Melodyne or Antares Autotune. You may wonder what I mean by that. Black Friday, early bird, special deals up to 60% off. Sounds great. And the one that many people will use, actually this one, Autotune Unlimited subscription. So their flagship Autotune plugin, it is great. I use it all the time. If you now go to subscribe, 145 Danish crowns per month with 60% discount. So this is the discounted price for the subscription. And I have no idea why I'm getting that Danish crowns. Hello, I'm in Sweden. Around 20 euros with 60% discount. I repeat, 20 euros monthly with 60% discount. For me, these prices are, I don't know, it's crazy. It's just Autotune plugin. Like, I know you get other things, but come again, we are really going for the Autotune main with this plugin. So you are paying 20 euros per month for just Autotune plugin. So yearly 240 euros. Yearly 240 euros. In 2 years, you're almost paying as much as you paid for the Ableton. It is ridiculous. I don't have anything about the quality, but this is really ripping the customer off. So I'm really pissed off because of that. Melodyne is the same. I'm gonna put it like B. Even after 60%, you are still paying insane amount of money. So I protest. The next one is actually relatively easier. Arturia FX bundle. Currently Arturia have 50% discount with their FX bundle. I use many things here. I think they all sound great. You are getting how many? So many. Oh wait, 18 here. Another 20 here, I don't know. Let's be honest, this already covers most of your FX needs, and for 259 you are getting like 10 euros per plugin, right? I think this is a straightforward, for me, simple S tier. Sonarworks come up with this really cool product, SonID VoiceID. It translates your voice or anything really into your vocals or different instruments as well. You get to choose from different factory presets. I'm not keep rising shade. I think Maya sounds good, and to make it really obvious, I'm gonna record my own voice now. Maya will save. So Maya now re-sings it for me. Maya will save my turbo vocals. Cool, isn't it? Other cool thing that you can do, record anything that you like, convert it to an instrument, maybe a drum. Found some supplies. Lift me up, make me feel like I'm the only one. This vocal needs a bit support. Let's use Maya again. Lift me up, make me feel like I'm the only. Let's a bit chorus, delay. Lift me up. From here. Lift me up. To here. Lift me up,
Make me feel like I'm the only one.
And if you want to try it, check the links below. This also brings us to Arturia V Collection. Again, have 50% discount. This time it's 340. Look at this. This is just insane. Like how many different synthesizers that you are getting. For me, it's no-brainer. It's one of those plugin bundles that you buy once and use for many years. The good thing is that you will even get better price if you own an Arturia plugin. Good job, Arturia. I appreciate what you are doing for community. The next one is Pro Tools, and they say up to 40% off. They have different tiers. Again, yearly 353 is no way cheap product. I think it's still a bit on the higher, more expensive end of the things. Do I like Pro Tools and workflow? I personally don't, but that doesn't matter because everybody's different. It will still be around like A because it's a good discount regardless. The next is Baby Audio. They have different sales for different products. I really like this one actually. It's like a vocoder, vocal transformer, tuner, 50%. It's a nice discount. Complete bundle around 250 euros from 300. Alright discount. Individual products get discounted even more. But for example, even for the Humanate, even I really like them. I think 660 euro is not that cheap. I will, because of that, like go for late A tier, early B tier, somewhere around here, right? It's alright. They are good sounding products too. That's the important part. The next one on the list is Captain Plugins. I will evaluate the mixing key separately. So now we are talking about more like Captain Plugins Epic. They have around 50%. It's like 40 euros. Tools to generate beat, melody, chords. It's a very useful tool, especially if you need a bit more help with your theory. It really helps to go. Good price. I'm gonna put it on the B, very early B, but it could be very well A too. The next one on the list, something that I never used myself, but I heard positive things about it from other producers. So take this one with a grain of salt. They have Cradle Everything Bundle and Beyond Super Analog. The one that I often hear positive things is actually the God Particle. Originally it cost around 119, currently $83. EQ plugin together 142 and everything bundle 427. Now this is expensive, isn't it, for the amount of things that you are getting? Be free to comment below and what you think about discount. But I assume they don't go too much on the discount, but the discount itself is not that big. Plugins itself starts also relatively high price. So I will probably assume like high A, early B, somewhere around here. Let me take a sip of my coffee. The next one on the list is D16. The first thing I appreciate when you come into your website, it is very obvious what they are doing. 50% everything. Simple. Good job D16. I appreciate that you make it super clean for us. I think their plugins sound great. Let's see how many total bundle, 259. How many plugins do you get? Alright, quite a bit. All their effects, all their synthesizers, 249. It is a good deal. Because you get a bit more with the Arturia, I'm going to compare to that. For me, this is almost a S tier, but simply because competition is very high, I'm going to put it in very early A tier. This one, the Denis audio. Thank you, Denis, making it clear. 50% for their total bundle. The first time I used them was the Perfect plate. It was a great sounding plate. Reverb. How many is 4, 12, 14 different plugins with the bundle, 419. I think that's pretty good. Because of that, I'm gonna give them right after D16 here. Good price. Devious Machines. They are the maker of one of my favorite plugin, Infiltrator. And they have 20% off each plugins and their bundle as well, 45% looks to be. So 25% is not that much for a Black Friday sale. I know we are kind of a bit spoiled with all this 40, 50, 60% discounts. However, their plugins don't go to discount that often. And moreover, good sounding plugins. So, early B. Just because 25% could be still 30. But I have to put something here too, right? Eventide. They are the OG effects producers, both for the hardware and software, and I personally enjoy their plugins quite a lot. There are a couple of plugins that I think they are very unique, like their Split EQ. Now, when I click, I don't see any discount, but I know they do have Black Friday. Let's go to plugins. Here we go. Newfangled Audio up to 60%. They sound great as well. Signature FX 80%. H9 Super Classics. The Black Hole 440. All these classics are very cheap, I will say, and you can bundle them for 200. This is a really good deal. And subscription. And look at this. Like you can get subscription for Eventide plugins. You get so many different things for $20 and Antares 60% discount. €20, even more expensive than this. That's what I'm saying. My rage against these autotune plugin providers won't end. Okay, where do we put this? I'm not even sure if this is a Black Friday deals or just deals. I think overall you can easily put it in late A. The next one is FL Studio. Oh my. FL Studio has 30% discount. The one thing about FL Studio is you buy it once and you get lifetime upgrades. Workflow is not for me, but it doesn't mean that other people enjoy this type of workflow. I'm gonna put them actually in the S tier because of that. The next one is GForce, and it says up to 55%. They are known for their emulations, 9 different synthesizers, I suppose. Nothing against their sound, but the price wise more than 400. So we see here 373. 423 euros for their bundle. So for me, unfortunately, the price is way too high considering the alternatives that we have in the market. So for me, this doesn't make it to S or A tier. So hence, we're gonna put it somewhere around here. The next one is Mercurial Tones. Of course, I have to do my shameless plug here. We have up to 40% discount. If you get one, 25. If you get two, 40%. You can actually combine any products. I wanted to do this because people like to combine different things into different packs themselves. So I want to give them a freedom. If you haven't tried, if you are looking for samples and preset packs, these are my samples and preset packs. And even courses are here. I have different courses depending on what you are looking for. So if you're looking to buy anything from me, this is for your time to try them out. And of course, my very unbiased opinion, Mercurial Tones. S tier, very unbiased opinion, very objective. Next on the list is Sound Theory. Let me come clean, Crafter is my favorite clipper. I always say it, I think it is genius, I think it sounds great, I think the price is a bit high and I don't think it's too much for giving what you get. 1,000 crowns, like 95 euros, now it's 45 euros, which is actually pretty good for this. And then Gulfos from 118, 90 euros to 90 euros probably. Overall 50% discount on both. It's great. The starting price is a bit high, not that great. So, you know what's coming. Go to A tier somewhere around here. Good stuff. Next one is IK Multimedia. I will say this is mostly for the players, like guitar players and so on. You get everything for 50 euros or go max for 100 euros. Here we go, around 300 to 100 euros. It's actually pretty good overall. I think overall good deal, so maybe around here. If you are looking for that type of plugins, I think it's a good option. The next one is one of my favorite. Izotope has 60% off. Just let me come clean, I love almost everything they do. Like I use those on all the time. I use Neutron separate plugins all the time. I use Nectar all the time. I use everything from them. I think their interfaces are great. I think their plugins sound really good and I recommend them to my audience because of that too. You have to log in to see your prices. There will be 40% discount on Izotope products bundles. If you're new customers and if you're existing customers, you will get 50 or 60% depending on what you have. And this is like easy as for me. Kilohearts, another company that close to my heart because they are from Sweden. But not only that, I really like the things they often do. They will have a lot of free bundle for producers. I think it's great for community. We are going to split this into two. First Kilohearts bundle and then the face plant discount. For the face plant, simple. Original price 200, new price 100. Face plant has to be best synth when it comes to modulating everything. Give it that it's not maybe as easy as Pigments and Serum, but modulation options actually go beyond Pigments and Serum. Almost a modular synthesizer in subtractive synthesizer package kind of. So I love it and put face plant very early A. And the Kilohearts bundle, you get the bundle for 300. I think it's still alright price because you get so many plugins. Just let me show you how it looks when you install their bundle. So many things I don't even know. 300, I think still good price. 25% is low on the discount side, so I'm gonna put it early B simply because of that, but I like what they do. I think they are a great company, great sounding effects, great sound and synth. Alright, next one. Klevgrand, another Swedish company, another close to heart. Overall, I really like their design minimalist language, even though this look crazy. Look how pretty is this one. However, when it comes to Black Friday, I don't find much information about their website. They have a free plugin giveaway. It's good, but it's not what we are looking for. That being said, if we go to Plugin Boutique, you actually see they have in between 40 to like 60-70% depending on what you are getting. I think they could have done this on their website already. Like core presser, this was very popular. Core means sausage in Swedish, so sausage presser. Okay, what do we do? Discount amount is really good and the price are okay. Late A is I think better fit to this one. The next one is Knock. Another content creator plugin. If you don't know, it is Decap's plugin. I never used it, but I understand the appeal of the plugin and the main reviews of the plugin is also pretty good too. So whatever I say, please take it with a pinch of salt. Initial price is 150. I think for a plugin that does what Knock does a bit too much. However, the discount itself is quite a bit, so it comes down all the way to 69, which makes it much more reasonable. And because of that, I'm gonna put it like late A. The next one is Native Instrument. They already have the cyber sale active, which means that you get 50% off with the complete and even 50% for the upgrade prices as well. And because of that, I'm going to be again generous and give them an S tier. I don't have any professional producer friend who doesn't own complete. Korg special price, the plugin bundle. Many people I think looking for this to buy from 399 to 299. So we are having around 25% discount. And the amounts that synthesizers that you are getting kind of similar to Arturia, a bit less. 299, alright price, 25% discount. I'm gonna put it like a mid A tier. I still like their synthesizers and emulations, so if I'm looking for a buying opportunity, this is probably the best time you can get it. Oh, I had the crafter separately here. You know what? Because I love this plugin so much, go straight to S tier. One of the most important things for a producer is being able to trust what they hear. And many times, either the headphones or the room itself has an immense effect on what we really hear. A solution to this issue is SoundID. You can use SoundID as a plugin in your DAW or as a whole on your system. And what it does, it corrects your speakers or your headphones so that you are less affected of room modes or frequency response of your headphone. For the headphones, it is simple. You select the headphones that you have, in this case DT770 Pro, and we see this is actually a frequency response of my headphones. When you turn on the calibration, SoundID changes the curves to make it as flat as possible. For the room, you can do exactly the same thing, but with a microphone that comes with your SoundID. SoundID reference has 50% discount on Black Friday, so this is your perfect time to try it out. Links in the description below. LANDR has 50% off, which is great. And I actually kind of one of these person that I like their plugins. And they have also this thing like you can get their AI masters and they also like it's kind of supplies Loop Cloud alternative. They have their own version of that too. And they have distribution too. So they have a lot of things all together, come bundles and like courses and everything. And they have the partners too. And you get all this, you really get a lot of things to be honest. Look at this, you get Arturia plugins too, Baby Audio here. This is actually kind of great, isn't it? Look at this, you get so many things. You get GForce access too. Repitches here. Well, I think that makes it pretty obvious. The price, right? The price is still quite okay. So 120 crowns per month, 10 euros per month, all these things. I'm debating if it's S tier or A tier, but I'm gonna go for the like very early A tier here. But one can argue putting on S tier too, because kind of similar to complete in a sense, not that complete, but yeah, kind of. The next one is MeldaProduction. Now, this is one company that has really fans online. For good reason. Their free plugins are really good. And you feel that initial connection to them because you probably use one or more free plugins from them. And when it comes to the deals that they say up to 91% discount, but again it depends a little bit how we define the discount. So the most important thing probably we are looking for their bundle. Let me try to find their bundles is here. This one is around 150 euros. Complete bundle is around, that is expensive, around like 1,000 euros. Then they have Creator Bundle 35 plugin. This is a bit more in line. Total FX is, dang, I didn't know they were that expensive. What is this? Turbo Bundle 25. This is more reasonable, 85% off. They are great plugins, but the price is a bit still steep for a producer. I understand there are so many plugins and probably all of them are very useful. I don't know what to say. Probably like okay, let's put it here. But I may argue here because again, for me, the initial price as much as the final price is important. 1,000 euros, a big commitment. I understand for a pro producers, it's still worth probably, but many of the people who are buying these plugins are hobby producers and spending 1,000 euros, even on discount for plugin bundles, it's a little bit too much. The next one is the Mixed in Key. This is one of these niche products. It helps you to look at the tracks and try to figure out the energy of a track, the key of the track, BPM of the track, and you can even build your cues on the track. Then as a DJ, just take that and then use it. And in the newer version, it even finds the tracks that fits to the energy and the key and so on, so help you with your mixing. So it's a very useful tool for DJs. Mixing Key Pro 50% off, you are getting it like 43 euros, 42 euros, somewhere around here. Extremely cheap for what you are getting. So this is the reason I wanted to put it separately. Again, it's a very niche product. If you are not DJ, this doesn't make sense to you, but for me, this is a no-brainer. So S tier. The next one, Output. Up to 50% off. Output has to be one of the first companies that really nailed the user interface with coming with like this modern, easy to use, fun interface with the good quality effects and products. They place themselves more in the premium segment, hence the relatively higher prices. But on the other hand, if you, for example, take a look at FX bundle, you get Terminal, Portal, Movement, Beyond, Current. These are, I think, presets for 199. It's actually kind of good deal for the things that you are getting. Like Terminal is really good. I like Portal, I like Movement too. Even the same thing with the instruments. So I'm gonna give them a solid A here, somewhere around here, right? If it's not your first time here, you know my love to Pigments. Amazing synthesizer, very visual, sounds perfect for me. I'll leave it 50% straight to the S tier. Now, Plugin Boutique. Plugin Boutique always comes up with this bundle on the Black Friday with tons of different VSTs. And from all of the different companies too. Like this year, they have this $69. Who picked this? Anyways, price for a period value of almost $2,000. From Neon Reverb is here, Contour is here, two already good things. VST Outlaw, I don't know, this one looks good. Thing, like the list still goes on. Access from GForce too. BX Saturator, another good one. The list goes and on and on. Good deal for the price. Good job Plugin Boutique, so no surprise. Polyverse, Filterverse, 99. Manipulator, one of my favorite, 99. Polyverse bundle, 299 from 694. Again, the starting price is a bit too high, even though the plugin is really good that I use all the time. But the discount is nice too, so like, but it's fine. Another one close to heart, Reason Studios. It is impressive because full license is 200 euros from 500. This is actually pretty good. Upgrade is 75, adds on 90% off, and Reason Plus, impressive, 99 per year. Pretty cheap. I will give it to them. And again, this is kind of a niche thing, like if you enjoy Reason as a DAW. So I'm gonna put them to the S simply because how much discount they made available. Good job. The next one is Rhodes. Another niche products. Discounts are pretty good too, from 274 to 100 here. And their anthology that they have different things, 159 to 69. So discount itself is pretty good. I think it's a good case of being at least A. Some may argue it could be even S because the deals are good. So it depends a bit on you. Roland. Okay, they don't have the appear on the Black Friday yet. Alright, no Roland. Next, Safari pedals. So the pedals are mostly guitarist thing, but I find them very useful for any type of production. I like them especially for the sound design too. And the Safari pedals, first, they look great. Secondly, they sound cool. Thirdly, they are often very cheap for what you get. And this year they up to 90% off, they say. So everything bundle is 159. What do you get? $5 or euros? What is this? $5 per pedal. Easy one. I could easily put it in S, but again, it's a bit slightly niche, not maybe everybody's liking it, so I'm going to put the very early A because of that. The next one is Scaler. Cool tool for creating chord progressions or harmonies or melodies. They have different modules inside Scaler and it's pretty useful. They have 30% off. Discounted price 69 is, I think, very fair for what you are getting. 30%, I think it deserves like a mid-ground A tier. The next one is the Shaperbox. The last year when I commented on this, some people get mad at me for the main reason. And this year I see the same. If you take a look at their website, you will see that 379 to 89. Amazing. It is amazing. It's an amazing tool I use all the time. The problem is their actually regular price outside Black Fridays. I think last year it was 99. So in reality, the extra discount is around $10. This makes it very complicated because I always compare the price before Black Friday or like regular price. Hence, it will only be able to go to like really late B tier because of that. You have bigger opportunity cost with the Shaperbox. Consider the like, let's say Arturia where you get 50% discount for real. Alright, the next one is Softube. There are so many Swedish companies in the plugin space, I realize. They have this kind of like every week you get another deal, and then you get the Black Friday, you get the big deal. It's hard to judge from the discount, but the discount you will get at that. At the moment you have like a extra 50% with the code on top of the discounts that exist in. For example, if you buy the Angle amplifier, this is a really good price by the way, and apply this one, you will get another 15%. So in theory, you can get it like, 39 here, and you apply this. I suppose, yeah, it does. It does another 15 on top. It works. So we only get this like at 30 euros, which is a really good deal. I don't know if I have this one, but I probably want to get this one after this, right? So the deals are limited, but the deals are kind of really good. Like I bought like this one, and if you get their newsletters, you can get another 25%. So very limited discount, bad, but good discounts for the things that you have, good. And like I think it's a bit like somewhere around here, maybe around here. Sonible has a big discount in individual products, like Smart EQ is like 129 to 49. Smart EQ is, if you don't know, like AI helped EQ that helps you many extras too. And then you have the Smart Essential 99 Smart Bundle, where you get 7 different plugins and you save 40%, and the price is 149 euros. Again, I'm gonna be here early A as well. Sonnox. So if you don't know, I'm gonna put it here so you can look. I had FX tier list for plugins. Sonnox was actually F tier because the moment that I was checking, the plugin costed like 249 for a limiter. Or let's put it this way, there are other maximizer limiters that sounds as good for much better price. So I roasted them pretty hard in that video for the prices. And guess what happened? Black Friday happened. Look at the prices now. 39 to 95.69. Somebody's listening, and now the prices are much more reasonable. Here we go, 279. You see the price? Nobody's paying that. Now the prices are much more reasonable overall, even though some of them are still expensive. Like if you think Reverb, 140 up to 140. Some of that is, I think, still a bit in the expensive side. By the way, this is good. I hope they continue this way to make the plugins more modern, to user-friendly to use. So I think I'm going to put them like very early B. It's possible to put it A2, not here. Sonnox. I put Sonible. Put it here. Universal Audio. This was 2 years ago. I roasted them very hard for the same problem. Single plugin, 250 euros. Nobody's paying that. Doesn't matter how good it sounds, because there are really good alternatives out there, and the difference between the good alternative and the UAD is not a good justification for paying like 200, 300 more. As simple as that. What they did after that, 2 years passed, and now their prices have come down much more reasonable levels. I guess this is what market does. People stop buying your stuff if you put ridiculous prices. They have a couple of different things. They have this like pick 10 plugins for 99 from 50 different plugins. So it's not their whole plugin bundle, but you can pick like from 50 different plugins, 10 of your favorite for 100 euros. I think it's good. Good job. Well done. Some of them sometimes goes for free. Some of them you may already have for free, but some of them maybe you don't. It's good. This is the UAD custom one. I think, yeah, this one is the choose from 160 UAD. Pick 3, get 3. 199 6 plugins, 180 euros, 30 euros per plugin. Very reasonable prices for the quality that you get. UAD's plugins tends to sound very good. And you know what? This time, 2 years ago, they were F. This time, they are very high, early A. The next one is Vocalign. You will see this theme going on and on again. And Vocalign is one of those that I always complain. I work a lot with the vocals lately for past 2 years, and that means that I have tons of different captures and I have to realign them every single time. And I hate it. I hate it because it takes too much time. It's a very boring, non-creative work that I don't really appreciate. And Vocalign fixes that. Now, the price-wise 200 euros or dollars is of course not cheap, but the amount of time I'm saving for myself is extremely important. So my take, if you are like me with the producers who works with the vocals a lot and value your time, get this plugin. If your producer doesn't work with the vocals, or vocals that you are using from Splice or LoopCloud, everything is already fixed, you don't need this. If you let me, I would actually put in S tier because I use it that much, but I also understand it's a very niche thing again, so I'm gonna put it in A tier. The next one on the list is Waves. I many times commented Wave's marketing strategy and I find it very non-ethical, being that putting the prices very high and giving like 90% discounts, and then sometimes you get a product and you have to pay for compatibility after some years. You are forced to buy the new version of the product that you have. I don't like that type of marketing strategy. That being said, Black Friday offers you get like 93 plugins for 200. In a sense, that's a good option. But yet again, like I said, these are very old plugins that are, in my own personal view, sounding not as good as the plugins that we have currently on the market with, let's say, Softube or UAD and so on, right? So I would rather prefer use these tools over Waves. I'm gonna give them still kind of an very late A, but I would also tell you, but I would still suggest you to read at least a bit reviews for the users and their experiences at least past 1-2 years, so you know the current state of Waves. The next one, XLN Audio, and people know it from the RC20. It's one of these plugins that does one thing really good, and because of that, it became kind of a go-to plugin for many producers for certain type of feeling. I think XO is another tool that a lot of people really like. There is the RC20 and XO bundle for 54 off in Plugin Boutique. So I would assume they will probably have something like this in their website as well. This 2 for 100, yeah, I mean, alright, I guess. So I'm gonna put like mid tier because of that. And that concludes our tier list. Again, I probably missed some, and there will be probably more plugin deals coming soon. So I really recommend you to share your opinions, like your own S tier maybe deals, so that other people know if I missed it, and or the other things that you disagree with the plugins that I told. And one thing I want to know, if you want me to do also hardware Black Friday deals too. I know a lot of people looking forward to that, but I never done that, so I don't know if my community wants that. If you do, let me know on the comments. Alright, that's it.